This is a true story with a takeaway for spiritual practice. Hi, I'm Dennis Bradford. When I was in public high school back in the 60s, the leader of our group was Robert Lee Bonnell, aka Rolo. He eventually sold construction materials to contractors and lived in his house off M59 not far from Pontiac, Michigan. My parents owned a lakeside house on White Lake about 10 miles from where Rolo lived. When I visited my parents there, sometimes Rolo would stop by to visit, especially when a sales call put him near White Lake. One time in the 90s when he did so, he invited me and my mother to go skeet shooting with him, even though neither of us had ever fired a shotgun. My mother was interested in trying it, and we arranged to meet him at a range he used. He had all the equipment, including a 16-gauge shotgun, shells, clay skeet, and a machine that threw the skeet into the air, much like a small, hard frisbee. Although Rolo made hitting them look easy, at first neither my mother nor I could hit a single skeet. It was frustrating. Rolo then mentioned what he thought we were doing wrong. He said something like, quote, "Don't aim the shotgun. Don't think about trying to hit it. Just let the aiming and firing flow naturally," end quote. Very quickly, I was hitting the skeet with every shot. My mother never did get the knack of it that day. She kept thinking and missing. I realized years later there's an important takeaway about that story. The truth is that we do way too much thinking. We get stuck in our heads. When we stop thinking so incessantly and simply allow our brains to function naturally, doing life right typically becomes much simpler, easier, and more satisfying. Peace.